Hello everyone, this is AmberAnkNA here. Welcome to my channel. Well, I play a variety of games and do narrations for fanfics. I'm really hoping you enjoy my content. If you do, make sure to comment below, leave a like, and subscribe with the notifications on. Right, so next time, this is AmberAnkNA. Welcome to my channel. So, hi. It's a Viral Life, Chapter 5. Trust leaned back against the skull wall, sighing heavily. He stopped down, sitting on the ground. He winced when his dark blue shredder rubbed against his sore back. He reached his arm behind him and felt his back under his shredder, relieved when he found that he wasn't bleeding. Ever since Elaine had married Harrington, Trust's eyes had gone from fine to bad in one fell swoop. And the way Death Virus had come into his life, Trust somehow knew Harrington didn't like him. It was the way he growled at him. Elaine noticed but never asked what was wrong. Perhaps he figured Trust had been playing tricks again. But Trust hadn't done anything like that to him. As far as he knew, he didn't do anything to cause Harrington to dislike him. Sure, he had a reputation as a troublemaking soul, but that wouldn't travel throughout the Wat, would it? Trust had a feeling that Harrington just plain didn't like him. Maybe because Trust was in his son by blood, or that he was a troublemaker. Of course, that was his personality that was revealed after he moved in with the family. Harrington was a red death virus as well. He had dark maroon skin, narrow red eyes, and long black hair. He didn't have a job. He played cards in the bar located on the SAR on the wet shoulder. Most of the time, he won and celebrated with a round of drinks. He would often come home in a drunken sunburn. If he came home without money, he drank what was in the kitchen. So either way, he was a drunkard virus. Trust immediately learned that if Harrington heard about his troublemaking at school, there was hell to pay. The first time he came home after he had gotten in trouble at school, Harrington had been waiting for him. He threw Trust onto the couch and pulled the back of his shirt up. Before Trust could comprehend what was happening, there was a whispering sound. Then, slap! Trust cried out in pain as something long and thin smacked painfully across his back. Maybe this will teach you not to get in trouble! Harrington's dog, snapping him from the outside again. No matter how much Trust begged or pleaded, he didn't stop. Finally, after about 20 lashes, the pain stopped. Trust slowly rolled over to see what Harrington had been hitting him with. To his horror, the panting red death virus was crunching a belt in his dark maroon claws. Harrington sighed, dropped the belt, and started into another room. Once he was gone, Trust stood up and slowly walked into the bathroom. His back was stinging badly. He pulled his shirt off, stood facing away from the mirror, looked over his shoulder. Sure enough, there were warts all across his back in the vague shape of a belt. Some of them seemed to be bleeding a little. Trust reached back and touched his back tentatively. With a claw, he hissed in pain as his back shone worse than before. Sighing, he pulled his shirt back on. Even the fabric breath, seeing as just his back was painful. Later that evening, when the family was at the table for dinner, Charles bit his lips several times to not cry out in pain when he leaned back against the chair. Elaine agrees warmly at him, but Hamilton seemed indifferent. This went on for 3 years. If Charles got in even the slightest amount of trouble, at school or out, he paid the price with the belt. Sometimes, Hamilton was drunk as he punished his stepson, or was especially pissed. Then, he would use the buckle in. That's nearly bit his tongue in half whenever that happened. The first evening after a treatment of the buckle in, Elaine pulled her son into the bathroom. "Oh, wait, Trasimus," she said to him. "Don't lie to me. Why are you acting so tough? So tough, acting as though your back hurts." "It's fine," Trash said, ringing back against the door. Big mistake. He jumped away as though the door was on fire. He threw his hand onto his mouth to keep from screaming in pain. Having enough, Elaine turned her son so she was facing away from him and pulled his shredder off over his head. She gasped in horror at what she saw. Her claws flew to her mouth as she stumbled away. "Oh my God!" she whispered. "Oh, Trats!" Trats didn't say anything. His mother saw the evidence, so there was no denying his back was hurt. "Who did this to you?" "You won't believe me." "Tell me." In the mirror, Trats saw Elaine no longer had her claws at her mouth. Tears were running down her cheeks, but she seemed a bit angry. Not at Trask for denying he had been injured, but to whoever dared to harm one of her children. Finally, he sighed. It was Hamilton. Elaine looked really surprised. "What do you mean?" "I mean, he's the one who..." "No, I mean, why would he do such a thing?" The one virus coughed. "You mean you don't see that he hates me? I don't know why. Maybe because I ain't his real son, or that I get into trouble all the time. Maybe because he drinks. All I know is, after you married him, if I got in even the slightest amount of trouble, I got the belt. If he was really pissed or even drunk, I got the buckle in. He didn't know what he was revealing all of this to Elaine. Maybe because he wanted the pain and the abuse to stop." Elaine was silent, with Trask told her everything Hamilton had done to him. "Oh, Trask." She turned him around and hugged him as gently as she could to avoid hurting him further. "My hero, I had no idea he was doing this to you." Trask hugged her back, surprised when he realized his cheeks were wet. Had he been crying the whole time? They stayed like that for several minutes, until Elaine stood back. "What about Amelia?" Trask knew what she was talking about. "I don't think so. At least. I hope he isn't. Maybe she would have told us. She's 2. She hasn't really learned to lie." "Yeah. Yes, she would have told one of us." Elaine nodded, looking relieved that her youngest had escaped Hamilton's abuse. "I'm going to have a word with that virus." Trask's eyes widened. "He denied it. He say I'm lying, or he..." "Trasimus," Elaine said firmly, yet with a gentle expression, "we need to address this. What he's doing isn't right." "I know that, but..." "Good." She kissed his forehead and took a tube of medicine out of the cabinet. "This might seem, but it helped those wounds heal." True to her wine, the medicine had sung. Trask gritted his teeth, groaning softly, until it was done, and he was able to put his sweater back on. "Go on now." Elaine smiled. "I go find Hamilton." When Trask left the bathroom, An unseen hand grabbed his arm and pulled him into his parents' bedroom. He was turned face to face with an angry Hamilton. "You told her! Didn't you?" he groaned. He was seeing Trask's arm in his claws. The young virus groaned in pain. "What are you doing? It ain't right," he repeated his mother's words. "I don't give a damn. I'll punish you over I please. In fact," he pulled Trask's shredder off and threw him onto the bed. "I think you're due for another." Trask's eye widened, but before he could scream, he felt the belt on felt the bite of the belt. He cried out loudly in pain as the belt slapped against his skin. He clenched the bedspread in his claws tightly. He heard the door slam open in a shout. "Hamilton! What on earth are you doing?" "What does it look like I'm doing, woman? Disciplining our son." "By beating him?" Elaine screamed. "Give me that belt." Hamilton held it out of her reach and slapped her in her cheek. As he cried out and held her stinging cheek, he shoved her to the ground. "Stay out of this, bitch!" Hamilton held it out of her. "Mom!" Trask cried. But the hard scenes returned his back. These seemed even harder than the ones before. Ever since that day, Elaine never tried again to stop Hamilton. She never even washed. All she could do was tend to Trask's wounds after and comfort him. As for Amelia, they learned he never laid a claw on or belt on her. He never really paid much attention to her. So it was just as well. If there was the slightest clue that Hamilton was going to beat Trask, he and Elaine hid Amelia in a closet or cupboard, making sure she didn't see her brother get hurt. She found out though, and was very angry at her stepfather hurting her. "Rick bought her!" Elaine and Trask told her to stay away from Hamilton, especially if he seemed very angry. She promised this with a vigorous nod. When Elaine was comforting Trask after tending to his injuries, Amelia hugged Trask, saying she wanted to make him feel better. Trask always hugged both of them back, thankful that they were with him. Trask sighed again before standing up and stretching. He groaned as his injuries were irritated. He felt his back again to make sure he wasn't bleeding. When he pulled his hand out to examine his claws, he saw Ed standing in front of him. The only thing the Ebola virus had changed about himself was his hair. It grew until it was almost shoulder length and was no longer struck back. "The old man giving you trouble again?" Ed asked. "More like the old bastard." Trask huffed, sighing with relief when he didn't find any blood on his fingers. "And yeah, nothing unusual." He laughed bigly. It was the only person outside the family to know about Trask's abuse back home. He didn't even tell Wiley. She didn't suspect the thing. She just frowned at him as usual. Speaking of Wiley, she had made some big changes. She started wearing makeup. Her favorite look was dark blue eyes shadow that extended from her eyebrows to her cheekbones, and light lipstick that bubbled off of her lips, giving the impression that she was foaming at the mouth. Her chains and clothes changed as well. Instead of the pretty dress she wore in middle school, she wore a tighter dress that showed off her blossoming figure. All the boys in school, even Ed, would often stare lustfully at her as she walked down the halls. Even Trask had noticed. To her delight, he began flirting with her, passing off compliments at her new work, and casually asking, "Is it hot in here, or is it just me?" Trask has been thinking of asking Wiley to be his girlfriend. True, he had flirted with girls in the past, but never chained a steady relationship. Wiley was different. He knew her wonder, and had seen the big changes in Ashton. Instead of hearing his thoughts, it changed the subject. "So, have you decided to ask Wiley out yet?" "Not yet," Trask answered as they walked into school. "And anyway, why are you so impatient about me going out with her?" "'Cause I'm tired of her asking me if you decided to ask her out or not." It's slightly persuaded. "It is always the same thing. Has he decided if I can be his girlfriend?" He did a decent impression of the love-struck rabies virus. "It is driving me crazy." Trask laughed. "Well, maybe I give her an answer sometime." As they passed the lockers, a familiar stopping sound from behind. "Well, if it isn't Laura," a voice joined. Trask stopped and slowly turned around, coming face to face with a big rat germ. "Herman," he greeted lowly. "What you want now?" "What you want now?" Herman tried. "I want to see you fight, but I have to throw the first punch. Isn't that what Daddy Dealer said?" Josh showed darkly at the mention of Joseph. Herman always knew this would wound the virus up. Keeping as calm as he could, Trask stood up straight and snarled, "How about you do yourself a favor, Herman, and scram before I knock your teeth out and shove them up your ass?" The two students who were watching gazed at each other in awe. "Oh?" Trask smiled mockingly at Herman and turned to leave. Herman's face was turning red with fury as he sputtered. Finally, he pulled his fist back to punch Trask. Everyone gasped, but before someone could warn him, Herman's fist was already on its way to the back of the virus head. Quick as a flash, Trask whipped around and grabbed Herman's fist in his right hand. Grinning, Trask stirred his head slightly, silently telling Herman he didn't want to do that. His grin widening, Trask saw over Herman to the ground. He must explain the germ's waste, judging by the way he groaned in pain. "Whoa, Trask!" A germ by the name of Matt Palmer whistled. "Where you learn to do those moves?" Trask blinked. When he realized how quick he had moved, he just shrugged. "I guess it's just natural." This wasn't entirely true. Ever since Hamilton began beating him, Trask's senses had been heightened. Basically, he became more aware of someone of they were behind him. If they were behind him. It was just dumb luck that he had caught Herman's fist. Wiley soon came up, having seen the whole thing. "Serves you right, you big boy." She kicked Herman, losing his civilization when he streamed highly and grabbed between his legs. "Nice one," Trask complimented, grinning. "Thank you." She smiled, fondling her eyelashes. Hi everyone. This is AmberAnkNA 2000 again. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Because, I really did enjoy making it. But, so I hope you enjoyed it. Comment, like, and subscribe with the notifications on down below. Till next time, Bye!